Hey everybody, it is about 5 minutes till 8 on the morning of the 5th day, day 5 of the big road trip. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I don't know how cold it got last night. It was in the high 20s, like 27 when I came in from dinner last night, which was about 11. And I don't know, probably didn't get much colder than that. I am completely unfamiliar with the Santa Fe area. I'm going to go find some place to eat. I ate at Denny's last night. It my experience with Denny's breakfast yesterday in Phoenix was great. My experience with dinner last night in Denny's was typical of Denny's. It wasn't very good, and the service was terrible. It wasn't the worst service I've ever had at a Denny's. That's reserved for the Denny's at Rexford Street in Sylmar. Anyway, I'm gonna go find some place, hopefully some mom and pop shop somewhere, and have me some breakfast, and then see if I can find me a couple of trains today while I head up to Denver. All right, see you from the road.
All right, well, I am just outside of Las Vegas, New Mexico, and down there, those signals are semaphores. This is just a little access road to, it looks like a farming area, ranching area. And I drove in here and was going to turn around right here, pulled in here, and you can see there, this isn't just snow, it's still ice, it's still pretty frozen. And I don't have four-wheel drive, and back end started to skid on me a little bit. You can see there, but I do have a locking differential, which is pretty cool in not too tough situations. So I locked that and just gunned it and got out of here. But beautiful area. Really cool old barn of some sort there. I don't know what its purpose was. Well, I've been here for almost an hour and no trains have come by, and I do need to get going. I didn't get a late jump this morning, but I didn't get an early one either. Had to make a pit stop, pick up some supplies. But you watch, I'll pull out of here, and about the time I get on the road, out there a train will come by. I don't know. I usually have pretty good luck with trains, so I'm not going to complain. All right, I am about, 30 miles north of Las Vegas, New Mexico, and you saw the intermediates that I kind of tried to show from the other side of Las Vegas. I-40 is right there, and I saw this end of siding here with all these semaphores, and wouldn't you know, there's a exit about a half mile up the road. Worked out perfectly. And this is an end of siding, 7202. It is called WSS Levy. I don't know what the WSS signifies. This is a BNSF line. Big old battery box there. I don't know if that's what's in it, but that's what we used to put our primary batteries in that ran the track circuits. This location does have a modern case down there. I would assume that they have electronic track circuits now. This main line is a lighter rail. This is 119 pound rail. The siding is 112 pound. See the spring switch here? And the piece I did about switches, I went over the spring switch and how it worked. But this is obviously not CTC as I know it. We used to call this, they had a lot of this over on the coast at one time, and we called it poor man CTC. Just has a spring switch coming out of the siding. Now the other end of this siding is down. It's not a very long siding, but it has 3-position color lights in it. And I saw quite a few intermediates on the tracks alongside the freeway, and there were a lot of those were color lights. And what a trip. Still have semaphores in service. From down to the other end, you can see, like I said, it has a modern case on it. And looking at the pole line, there's no way this can be any form of CTC. It just doesn't have enough wires to run everything. So I'm assuming that this is automatic block. Hey, if you know, drop in the comments below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's some sort of a CTC that I don't know anything about, because I certainly don't know about everything. There's a very trusting lock there. And if anybody knows what's in these round pot looking things here, and maybe those are battery boxes too, I don't know. Drop in the comments below, I'd be interested to know. Old building there, I don't know what it is. And for those of you who have never been to the prairie, this is what the prairie looks like. This is the prairie. And I have seen a few little houses on it. Oh, God. Crack myself up. Oh, that's kind of cool. I got to get a still of that. Beautiful shot looking back towards the, I don't know what those are called, mesas? I don't know. And if you know that, leave it in the comments below. But anyway, I just wanted to stop. I just had to get a shot of this for you guys and talk about it a little bit. What little I know about semaphore signaling and whatever type of signal system they're using here. All right. Well, there goes the BNSF track inspector. His name is Rich. Really nice guy. I saw him drive by and flagged him down. And he said that there won't be a train through here until the next Amtrak, and he won't leave Las Vegas until 4:30. So it is about 1:20 right now, and I am not gonna wait that long. I would have waited an hour just to see these operate, but head on up to Denver. I don't believe I'll be stopping again, so I'll see you from there. While I was cruising down, I call this I-40 back there at the semaphores at that end of that siding. It's I-25, dummy. But anyway, cruising along I-25 north of Pueblo, saw a freight train headed this way. It looked like the grain train. This double track was way apart, like a quarter of a mile apart. They finally came back together here at this, wherever I am, I'm not even sure. So I'm gonna flip this around, catch this train coming through on whatever track he's coming through. Comes our northbound, I guess our north and south lines here. This is Union Pacific Signal Hut for Hanover Road, and over there's BNSF for Old Pueblo Road. Unusual. Obviously a joint trackage facility here. But this is a BNSF train. Another one. Awesome! What timing! probably empty. Going up, get loaded up, and head back towards California. Yeah, this is definitely an empty grain train. Don't listen to me. You know me, I'm always guessing. Double track meet at wherever I am. I'll have to put that I'll just text that in there when I publish this, because I wasn't paying any attention when I got off the freeway. All right, great train shot for today.
Well, it is the end of day 5. It is Monday, and I am in Denver, Colorado. Sorry for the lighting. Another room with very soft lighting. There's a couple of LED track lights right above my head here, but they're not working. That would help, because again, I forgot to charge my light. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. This is a really nice place. It's called the Town Place Suites. It's a Marriott property. It's really nice. It's a lot more than I need, but the price was pretty good. It's got a kitchenette with a full-size refrigerator and a stove and all the stuff that I'm not going to use. I prefer to go out and eat rather than go buy a bunch of stuff and bring it back here and cook it. So bed seems to be comfortable, and it has a great workspace here. This desk is really cool. It just doesn't have enough lights. I left Santa Fe about 9:30 this morning, and I arrived here in Denver about 6. So I got to my daughter's house about 6. I stopped a couple of places along the way, shot some of the videos that you saw, and got gas in Las Vegas. A really cool town. I hope to be able to travel back there sometime and spend some time there. It has a really historic look to it, a lot of old brick buildings and stuff. Really cool looking place. Another town that I would like to go back to sometime because it really surprised me is Pueblo. For some reason, I had it in my mind that Pueblo was another one of those little artsy-fartsy little towns, because it has Pueblo, sounds deserty and stuff. But man, what an industrial powerhouse that place is. It's got steel plants and factories and all kinds of industrial stuff, and it looks really cool. And I would love to go back there sometime and check that out. So hopefully sometime I can have Jennifer with me, come back, see all that stuff, shoot some videos there. I need her with me because she keeps me organized. She keeps my truck organized. I get done with something, I throw it in my trash can as my passenger floorboard. Whenever I stop and get gas, I throw everything away, throw stuff in the back seat, and when I go try to find something, I can't find it, and end up yelling and screaming and doing cartwheels because that's the way I am. And also, I need Jennifer to remind me to use my AAA membership benefits, because I always forget. If she's with me, she's asking about AAA, asking about AAA. She always reminds me, and I always forget. I used it at Williams, but I forgot to use it at Phoenix, and I forgot to use it last night. But I remembered it tonight, saved me quite a bit of money, and I'm always good with saving money. One of the other things that surprised me was the traffic in Colorado Springs. It was bumper to bumper stop and go traffic. It took me about a half an hour to get through Colorado Springs, and Colorado Springs isn't that big a city, but the traffic was absolutely insane. I don't know if it was quitting time for some of the places around there, but I-25 from Santa Fe all the way to Colorado Springs was actually pretty calm, not much traffic at all on it. That was not the way it was from Colorado Springs to Denver. It had a lot of traffic on it. When I got into Denver, it took me an hour to go 12 miles to get to when I finally got to my daughter's place. She and her boyfriend live in Lakewood, which is on the west side of Denver. And got over there, visited with them for a little bit, and then we all went out and had dinner. And they came back, helped me haul my crap up here to the room, and chewed the fat for a minute, took them home. I'm going to edit this stuff, take a shower, and chill, because this is the first time that I've gotten to any of my nighttime destinations before 8:30 or 9 at night. It was actually still daylight when I got here a little bit. The sun was down, but the sky was still light, and that was neat. All right, well, I don't have anything else to say. It was a good day, a lot of driving, but that's all right with me. I love driving, so we'll see you tomorrow.